Here we go, Irish. Really? You ready, Georgie? Nice. Nice job, Pete.
Number 4 is for the Eagles, number 4.
In for the Eagles, number 4, Marissa Samsel.
Nice pass, nice pass.
In for Father Gabriel Richard, number 14, Isabella Lee.
Right. Oh, good save. Good save, Hartland.
Okay.
Hartland V Fgr.
In for Father Gabriel Richard, number 31, Chloe Donnelly.
Okay, so hopefully you're getting a live video stream now. Sorry about the problems we had there starting. We missed a goal there by the Irish. And we're now in the second quarter. The ball is coming out by Hartland. We had a
In for the Eagles, number 11, Emily Day. Also in for the Eagles, number 20, Hannah.
So there's a nice attack going on here by the Irish in the Hartland defensive quarter. But Hartland has created a turnover and now
In for
pushing
Father Gabriel Richard, number 3, Peyton Gimity.
a hard entry that went all the way down the field. We'll see who comes up with it. It's being hotly contested and it looks like it's going to go the Irish way. They're going to push back on the field. Crossing up over the 50.
In for the Hartland Eagles, number 10, Emily Prell. In for Father Gabriel Richard, number 4, Lucia Patty.
Foul there, and Hartland's going to get the ball back. That one was at head height in the air, so that would be
In for Father
unsafe.
Gabriel Richard, number 13, Captain Kendall Bonifer.
So FDR is going to pick it up and push it up to the 20, but it's capably met by the number 15 for Hartland. who is ceding to number 1 on her start. She pushes the ball up pretty hard, picked up by number 6. She's dribbling it across, making a run at goal. We'll see what happens here. The FGR sweeps and defenders move in there and clogged up that circle, pushing it back out. Hartland's going to look to take another run at it. The Irish defense is giving it everything they've got to prevent this. Heading back up into the circle. Irish defender pushes it out again hard, but picked up by Hartland and sent right back. And there's going to be a whistle, and there's going to be a hacking foul, and that's going to result in a corner. So there's a corner now by Hartland. Looks like number 10 will be on the entry for Hartland, and there's the short entry. A little bit slow there on the ball, and it allowed the Irish defender to get there, and that's going to force a turnover.
28, Annika Anderson.
So nice turn of the field there by the Irish. Unlucky on the pickup, shot on goal, and the Irish goalkeeper is right on that ball, pushing it away, and they'll be coming out with it. So there's a nice bouncy ball entry picked up at about the 35, sent up to a player on the 45. Picked up by Hartland, turned over again. So this is the normal scrum that we see in the middle with a lot of turnovers happening back and forth, back and forth. So you'll see a lot of good skill contests here. And someone's ultimately going to come out a little bit stronger there. It looks like it's Hartland here. And they're pushing up into the circle, but it's met by an Irish defender. And they'll gain that possession and look to bring it up again. And there's the quarter. So the end of the half is 2-1 for the Irish.
At the half, we have Father Gabriel Shark 2, Hartland Eagles 1.
Five? All right.
So for those of you just joining us, my apologies for the video problems that we started with. Hopefully those are all corrected now and you can see the entire contest. We will have the full game published at the end, so you'll be able to watch it from start to finish.
It's not working.
Definitely an exciting first half. So this is fairly evenly matched teams. We're seeing good play at both ends, nice attacking. By both teams into the circle. I think the Irish are looking to find their first victory. I'm not sure what Hartland's record is at the moment, but I know the Irish are looking to pull one up on the win column this game. Ann Arbor, Michigan, home field for Father Gabriel Richard High School. also known as the Irish. They play Division II West for Michigan High School Field Hockey Association.
She came home yesterday. She goes, oh, Kate forgot to do this.
As does Hartland High School. So Hartland to date has one loss. This will be their second game. FGR has 3 losses. So certainly, at least in terms of stick time, FGR has seen a lot of gameplay. And these girls have had opportunity to make some corrections. Sometimes that can be a real advantage, even when there are losses, because you get that real game experience, and it's just a little bit different at that point.
Yeah, we
Looks like we're warming up second goalkeeper here for the Irish. I think that's the same one. Good form there. So we'll look to have an interesting second half, to say the least. You can see the team meetings happening on each side. You've got to believe this close a game, there's a lot of adjustments going on. So we'll join you back in a couple of minutes and hopefully see some more good field hockey. So we're just waiting for the whistle here. Should be an. So it's looking pretty equal here in the opening minutes of quarter number 3. So I know a lot of you are saying, hey, where's that really great commentator from the last game when you guys went back and forth and she was a lot more knowledgeable? Well, I have to tell you, she's standing across the field right now coaching. She is one of the coaches for Father Gabriel Richard, and we'll get her back when they don't have a game.
All right.
So we are seeing a push-up now by the Irish attacking into Hartland's defensive third, but they're coming out with the ball nicely. And they're gonna win that one and push that ball out. So they turned it down the field, but there's a contest for that ball, and it looks like the Irish are gonna come out with it this time. Now Hartland's bringing it up the side. Small foul or tackle, it's hard to see. But they're advancing up. We'll see if there's a good quick pass there. Intercepted by Hartland. Hartland's going to look to break through this defense and move it out. Call goes against them. So the Irish are going to be pushing it forward again. Nice ball up into the circle, but there's nobody there. A little bit of a foot race. So that's an interesting one. The Hartland goalkeeper decided that ball needed to get cleared, so they did, but it was picked up again by the Irish, and they were able to gain a foul out of that and a corner. So this will be the first corner of the second half. Here's the entry by the Irish. Top of the circle. Hard hit. Directly on, but the flyer for Hartland got there fast. Definitely stopped that play from happening. And it looks like they're going to gain a second corner here for the Irish. So we'll get to do this all again and see what happens. So here's the entry for the Irish, back to the top of the circle again, pushed across to the left-hand side. That player sets up, but interesting. The defenders moved with that ball really nicely for Hartland, but unfortunately weren't low enough on their defensive sticks and ended up with a foul, and we're going to have another corner here. But I have to say the Hartland defense is reading these corners really well. So we have the entry again over... interesting. Nice. That was a nice play by the Irish there with a short entry and a shot, but I think their goalkeeper had that one. So here's Hartland bringing it out. Look to bring it up the corner and dribble by. Looking for a call, didn't happen. That was a bit of a late whistle, not sure what happened there, but not sure whose ball it is either. Okay, looks like it's going to be the Irish at the 25, and that's a strong entry, but it's really nice stop there by the Hartland player. You can see that classic low position, strong stick, and she picked up that ball. So that play moved them up to about the Irish 40. Now they're going to look at an entry here with dribbling. Irish are staying right on top of her, so pressuring her. You can see the pressure there happening. We'll see if they can pick that up or not. Looks like they're gonna. So now the Irish are going to see what they can do. There's an entry there. Goes through several players, but all of them Hartland. So now Hartland's in good position, but they get a whistle against them, and it's going to turn the field a little. Or not.
12 in for FGR. 71 as a goalie change for the Eagles. And 2 in for FGR.
Oh, got lots of whistles all over the place. Not sure if
In for
people...
Father Gabriel Richard, number 2, Joe Leipold. And number 12, Monica Grayson. Also in for Hartland, number 22, Camille Altman.
Let's reset the game clock at 7:20.
What did you say?
7:20.
So we're ready, waiting for a correction on the clock, and then we'll get started. Go.
Nice job.
So we're off again, and there's some...
In for the Hartland Eagles is goalkeeper, and number 71, Abigail Trosen.
hotly contested possession here in the middle third.
Five yards.
So you heard someone just yell 5 yards. I don't think that was at issue.
Go, Joe. Go, Joe. There you go. Good job, Monica. Good.
All right, so now the Irish are down attacking. We'll see what they can do with this possession. An opportunity for them. At 2-1, it's still anybody's game. I think they were going to look to turn the field there, but instead they had a turnover.
Speed. All right.
Coming back with a tackle and regaining possession. So they're going to try it again. So I think that there's probably going to be a foul here. There's a card issued there for a 5-yard foul, I think.
What the heck?
So I think there's been some, there was a lifted entry there. And that's a corner. So there's the entry. Short side, going to try that one again. And it's going to result in another corner. You could hear the stick foul there on that one. Looks like the corner plays are being called from the sideline. So we have the entry again. Short side, push across, push back. Not quite strong enough on the hit and coming out. So well defended corner by Hartland.
11 in for FGR.
So Hartland's going to look to take this ball and get it the heck out of their end.
In for Father Gabriel Richard, number 11, Captain Maddie Cordy.
that's a strong ball up to the 40. But it's picked up by the Irish player, pushing up to the right side. So Hartland with possession now, attacking into the Irish end. Ball's picked up by defender, sent forward. We'll see how they can push it through there. Looking for a little phone a friend option there, but lost the ball. But they've picked it up again. Hotly contested once more. I would say the same thing for the Hartland player, looking for a friend, someone they can pass it out to and start moving the field. So they're moving it now. They've got it moved up into the circle. That'll be coming out. So that entry picked up.
In for Father Gabriel Shark, number 4, Lucia
They
Patty.
get an opposing foot there, so that's going to give them a possession there on the 25. They're driving for the circle, made their 5 yards up into the circle. And we're going to lose the corner on that play. My apologies.
And a girl, nice shot.
So nice turn in the field there, opening up play by Hartland. That pass back allowed them to stretch the field out more. And we have a card issued. So that's our second card in the game. That's 1-1 now.
28 in for FGR.
Or maybe it was just a change of
In for
play.
Father Gabriel Shark, number 28, Annika Anderson.
Okay, so Hartland again looking to, I think, do the same thing and open up play. That was a light shot on goal, but a nice follow by the goalkeeper and pushed off to the left side. Hartland sending a bouncing one up into successful for a goalkeeper as they bounce around. So that's going to be a tough one.
Jump, Hartland!
But that is now a tie game.
Yes. What quarter? There's 3 on the shot for the Eagles. 3 made the goal.
Hold on, let me get this part first, then I will try and figure that out.
Okay, so we're all even.
Hartland Eagles goal scored by number 3, Madison Clamaro.
Did it.
Go, Hartland! Good job! Go, Irish! Good job, Bethy.
We have under a minute in the quarter.
30 seconds! 30 seconds!
Hartland is attacking. See if they can pull something together before the end of the quarter. Dribbling through defenders. Pick up the ball. Irish looking to just get it out of there. Hartland would like it back.
Come on, Izzy. Go!
2 minutes. I figured out the quarter thing now. I'm for sure not the right hardlock person in life.
Okay, we're getting ready for the fourth quarter now in the game between Hartland and FGR, Father Gabriel Richard, here at the home of the Irish. It is even up 2-2, so this is anybody's game. The good news is that means we should have a great quarter. Both of these teams want this win. They're well matched, and it's given us a great field hockey game. A lot of fun to watch. So let's see what happens. Good luck to both of them.
Here we go. 15 minutes, let's go.
Here for Father Gabriel Richard's goalie, number 77, Emma Rushing.
So you have to believe that in this situation, you're probably seeing pretty close to the starting crew for both teams out on the field now. I think both sides are well aware they could walk away with a win, and they're going to get everything they have. So we have the start there. FGR pushing it backwards, looking to open up the field and move it up. So they're going to get a whistle and start again here. We have a nice bouncy ball from them, but it's picked up by Hartland. Contested in the middle, but there's a whistle. Hartland will maintain possession. They're going to send a long one downfield. Anybody's ball. So now the defense is really going to have to pull themselves together here if they want to keep this scoreless. And there's the start, moving it 5 yards before they enter the circle. There's some good dribbling skills there, and a pass off to the left side. The Irish stepping up into it. Small pass off. So a nice little layer there allowed them to maintain possession. Sent a long one down the field for a foot race, which stays in, but it's picked up by the Hartland defender. You better believe she's going to look to do the same thing and push it out. The Irish player picked it up and pushed it back, but there was no one up there in the circle and nobody was available to run onto it. So we've turned the field here a little bit, and Hartland's going to be starting with the ball on their 40. Strong entry. Picked up. They gain a whistle there to restart again.
Let's go, Joe.
Here for the Hartland Eagles, number 5, Ava Gillardoni.
So Hartland's now in the attacking third. Everybody's setting up their players. It's a strong entry straight into the center. So that was awesome. That was quite a
Good work,
play.
guys.
So a nice bouncy ball up there into the center, which could be anybody's, but it becomes a difficult one to defend. Shot went just wide,
There you go.
so it's coming out. So we've got another long ball turning the field, another foot race. We'll see who can come out with it.
All right. All the way, Peyton, go all the way.
So it looks like someone's going to goal there. But is there going to even be a cross? Maybe. Here it comes. But it's foul and coming out.
Here for Father Gabriel Richard, number 9, Claire Abdu.
So 11:48. And it's still a tie game. And strong ball, no one can get their stick on it, so that's going to be the Irish now. Looking for a friend here. Where can we send this ball that doesn't create a turnover? It looks easy, but it's not. So ball pushing up, player to player. Strong here.
Nice.
So you can see how low the defenders are getting. Generally, whoever's getting lower on their tackle is going to come out with the ball. Lengthen that stick out.
Get it. Go,
And that's going to be a corner. So now there's an opportunity here. We'll see if they can capitalize on it. This Hartland defense has been very good. Their flyers have been very fast, and their goalkeeper seems to track well with the play. So the Irish are going to need to bring a good corner here. And there's the entry to the top of the circle. Bouncy hit and no joy. So that one was read quite well by Hartland, which didn't really allow a shot to get off. So the Irish are attacking again. And unlucky foot there for the Hartland defender, so they're going to have another corner. So the goal of the corner here is to obviously score, but score within the rules. The inserter has to put the ball up and outside of the circle, at which point a player from outside the circle brings it back in again and tries to shoot. And as you just saw there, while you're doing all that, the defenders are running out to stop the play.
Over the Hartland Eagles, number
And that
10,
was
Emily Proud.
well stopped by the Hartland defense. So I think you're going to see a whistle there for the stick half, but I
Here
think
for
he's
Father
going to
Gabriel
bring
Richard,
it
number
back
2,
to
Joe
foul.
Leipold. Also for FGR, number 13, Captain Kendall Bonifer.
So you'll hear about a fast start. You can do a fast start, but you need to start from the point of the foul. So that ball had rolled on.
Right.
There we have an entry. Nice passing there. Little give and go.
Here for Father Gabriel Shard, number 4, Lucia Petty.
So trying to open this field up there.
Also in for Father Gabriel Shard,
turn
number
of the
28,
play.
Annika Anderson.
That transition there through the backfield is very nice. And you can see when they do that, it pulls everything off across the field and opens up the potential for play. So it looks like the ball maybe disappeared? I don't know. Oh, no, she's got it. So 7:45 remaining. And the Irish are in attacking position. But that defense by Hartland has been quite good. Oh. So these girls have got to be getting tired. In field hockey, the average player runs several miles in every game. So you have to have legs and lungs, as well as all the skills necessary to maneuver the ball. So Hartland looks to get it out of their defensive zone. And they'll get the whistle for them. So we'll have a big entry there. So this is a 1-on-4 in favor of the defenders. So while the attacker was up there
number 12,
in the beginning, she didn't have any help. Looking for someone she could have passed back to when her other attacker finally got up there. I think it was already moved away, and we'll see what happens here. So another big hit. See who can run on to it.
Here we go.
So that was nice and low again. You saw the coming from the FGR player. When you get that low, you're very often going to come out with a ball. The question is often at this point, do you have the legs for it? So fitness and conditioning become huge. So nice recovery there. Good time to note that everybody makes mistakes, and it's really how you handle those mistakes that can determine your outcome. If you hang your head and focus on the error you just made, the play is going to continue without you. When you do what you just saw, which is just recover and maneuver into better position, and continue with your play, that's really what we'd like to see. So that's okay. That's okay. You're seeing the player made a wise choice there. Oop, we lost the field. And you can see why right here. So even though there was a battle, they continued to string out the field and open up play. So I think you collectively hear everybody hold their breath when people pass into the backfield. But it's really what you want to see in field hockey, and it keeps the game exciting and moving forward because it pushes the field from one side to the other.
5 yards.
And you can see that by opening the field up there, they were able to push down into attacking position. So up in the circle here,
Go, man, go.
so nice cross up to the circle, met by
Over the Hartland Eagles, number 10, Emily Prell.
and it's going to result in a foul coming out. But that was a nice attack sequence by the Irish. So big hit. We'll see who can pick that up and run onto it. Looks like it's going to be Hartland. But they're pushing it up and well defended by the Irish. Oh. So unless you have strong possession of the ball, people are going to contest for it, which is kind of what you saw there.
Over the Hartland Eagles, number 22, Camille Altman.
Why we look for those strong skills of possessing and passing. If it doesn't appear that you have the ball in full control, someone else is going to come and try and take it. Not that we want to see people
In for Father Gabriel Shard, number 13, Captain Kendall
colliding.
Bonifer.
And here we are coming up on the circle again, but we could hear that stick foul there, and we'll be coming out. So a 25-yard hit. That's a big ball. So the foot race is on. Amazing. We're going to shoot our corner now with 1:35 left. And this could decide the game.
Stop the clock on the corner.
Set the clock to 1:42.
142.
Coaches reminding us to stop time on our
I heard her.
So there's the insert on the short side. The fly gets there. Pushed up hard. Looks like it's going to go out. No joy. And coming out. So 1:21 remaining in the game. We do have ties at this point in the season. The only time we don't have ties are when we're in playoffs. So there's a big ball there. We'll see who ends up with possession. There's a foot race, and it's going to be Hartland.
In for Father Gabriel Shard, number 2, Joe Leipold, and number 4, Lucia Patty.
So there's a circle pen there by the Irish. They pick the ball up, keep possession. So a minute is a long time in field hockey. They need to keep cool heads and set up a play and not panic. So taking it there 5 yards, there's a miss there, but they have a nice line sending it up. 21 seconds remaining. Okay, picked up by the Irish there on the entry. Long distance to go for both teams.
Go get it, Peyton.
Pushing it forward. And that's good. So we end up with a tie game. This was a great match for both teams. I think they should both be really happy with how they played.
That's too stressful.
That concludes our game today for the varsity